Hello there, stranger. Would you like to come in and get out of the rain? Oh my, there's no need to apologize. I understand from the outside the house may look a little vacant. However, I assure you, this house has been well lived. Please, come in. I shan't ask again. There we go. It's much warmer in my den, isn't it? I see. Little apprehensive about relaxing around a complete stranger. That's smart. My name? Well, people in my family don't really believe in names. I have a legal one, of course. However, I believe you can just call me the Collector. Oh, please, I assure you I'm not interested in whatever you're thinking of right now. I just collect tales. Why, yes. For the most part, that is. I collect stories about the mystic, the macabre, the occult on some occasions. Here, follow me to my study. Oh, don't be afraid. It's really right across from the parlor. It's also a lot bigger than you might be thinking. Follow me. So, what has you out in the rain this evening? It is quite late after all. I see. Well, whatever may be troubling you, perhaps a story of mine might help. How could a story help? Well, I'm not sure. However, I've found that stories and legends help us see from a different viewpoint. Sometimes all you need in life is just a different perspective. Alright, here we are. Yes, it is quite grand, isn't it? Well, please feel free to browse. Would you like some tea? Please, it would be no trouble at all. Besides, I don't really make the tea. You see, I am a quite eccentric person, and I have a staff that takes care of these sort of things for me. In fact, would you like to meet Elizabeth? She is quite the doll, I assure you. And she makes a wonderful tea. Elizabeth, dear.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, don't be frightened. She often stays in the background. She is quite the quiet lady, but she is rather adorable. Elizabeth, darling, our guest is cold and would like a nice hot cup of tea. Please brew the one I fetched from Persia, would you, dear? Yes, ma'am. Right away. What do you think of dear Elizabeth? Odd. Odd how? Now that you mention it, I do believe her movements are rather stiff. Perhaps that plays into her dexterity. No matter. Many who meet her do in fact find her quite odd, I suppose, as you would put it. However, I still love her the same. Oh, the tea? It is quite delicious, I assure you. But are you more curious as to where I got it from? Or I should say, how I got it? Well, as my title would mention, I am the collector, and I do like collecting every type of story I can. Or at least the ones that catch my attention. I've been sought out by many royals before, and a lot of them will give me gifts for, well, traveling as far as I do to add to my collection. I believe the particular book that came from that part of the world, shelf 6782B. Yes, there it is. Oh no, don't worry about it. If I give you a suggestion, it wouldn't be as poignant. You must make the choice. I must warn you, though, my stories are rather captivating. Well, yes, I do collect stories. However, I am the one to put them in the book. Monsters of myth and legend. A lot of them don't even get their time to shine on the page. And I would give that to them. I travel to the world and I get the story straight from the source. However, I do believe a warning is in order. Not only are my books quite absorbing, they are also rather captivating in their own way. No. Those words mean two completely different things. And trust me. You find me creepy? I'm sure everything is creepy on a dark and stormy night in the middle of nowhere. I won't force you to take a book, of course. I would never. And I won't exactly let you leave with the book. However, you are free to leave at any time. There is no debt to be repaid, nor is there a sort of monkey's paw to what I'm offering you. It is only free knowledge, or change in perspective. Like I said, you are free to leave at any point in time. You don't even have to accept the tea I'm offering. However, I do believe it is quite a lovely blend, and you might need it. You're shivering on my good rug, and I'm sure the heat would feel magnificent. That's all I was saying. I do suppose I do look the part of a mad scientist right now. However, I assure you this is nothing. I was simply developing film. I believe it gives a more richer color the way I do it. I like my books as realistic as possible. Although, I suppose if you are uncomfortable with me, I can leave you be. Without me peering over your shoulder, I'm sure you'll be much more comfortable. That would also give me time to check on Elizabeth. She is so fragile nowadays. Perhaps her brother John got under her skin. Would be quite possible. But I digress. Please, feel free to enjoy a seat in the parlor. And do be careful with my stories. There's nothing else like them in the